kind of talk about the ongoing competition between Lane and Neil, how healthy that is, and how much it helps them both?
The more competition that they can create for each other, the better they'll be, the better we'll be as a group. So, right now, we got both of those guys healthy. I think both of them are getting stronger and stronger every week as we go. I think we'll get better as a group the better they get. So I think they're competing every day, not only on the field but also in the meeting room, just their knowledge and just trying to become more complete football players. So they do a great job competing.
Do you think it motivates Marlon to want to be a starter?
I think it does. I don't want to coach a guy if he don't want to be the starter. And Marlon's a very competitive guy. I think he and Ray John are good friends off the field, but on the field, those guys really compete. So that's really good.
And what's this like for you going back to Florida? Any emotions or?
It's really not. This isn't my first time going back. Obviously I'm excited for every opportunity we get to go play football, play against a really good opponent, no matter who the program is. So I'm excited to get a chance to go on the road again and play.
Was it different the first time you had done that? First time you'd gone and faced him, or
it wasn't. It might seem like I'm downplaying it, but it really wasn't. I'm excited about every opportunity we get to go out and coach and play. I really believe we focus on ourselves and we don't look at the opponent.
Robert, when it comes to Coach Jones has talked about making 4-yard runs, 14-yard runs. How do you coach Ray John? How do you coach Marlon to do that? Is that an effort thing, or is there technique involved? I guess how does that happen?
That's something that happened 19, 20 years ago, and that's DNA. You don't coach a guy to make plays. You don't coach a guy to be dynamic. It just has to be in them. We have to keep giving them opportunities, and I think they'll get better for reps. They're close on the line, and we just have to keep giving them opportunities, and those big plays will come.
This has been such a special rivalry over the years. What's it like being on both sides of it?
It's a great rivalry. It's one of the best in college football. Obviously being able to be a part of it as a coach, it's special. Whenever you get a chance to coach in games like this, you get excited. The players are excited. So we just got to go down there and play football. It's a really good opponent. It's a good test for our team to kind of measure how good we'll be this season.
Sorry.
You were in this rivalry. It couldn't have been better than that 4-year stretch you were in it. Both teams won 2 games. Both teams were national powers. What are your memories of that?
Good and bad. Obviously, I had 2 pretty special memories, and the other ones, those are the ones that live with you forever. So, Coach Jones has talked to the guys this week, and I've talked to the players also about, this is one of those games that you remember for a long time. It's one of those games that's hard to watch if you lose, and you have a lot of bragging rights if you win. So, I think the guys will go out and play well. They understand that in order for this to become the rivalry that it should be, we have to go in there and be competitive and start to win some of these games. So, I don't think it's going to take much to get these guys fired up.
Do you have to make that point to the guys that, what the rivalry could be, what it used to be?
Well, I think it's our job as coaches every week to kind of give them knowledge on the opponent. And obviously this is different than the first 3 opponents, because this is longer. It means something. It's SEC play, So yes, we try to explain to these guys that it's our job to start the tradition, just to get something started where they can remember it and get it going for the next 4 years for the freshmen.
What back 98 to 01, when you were a player, Spurrier was a coach, what do you remember about Tennessee week, the preparation from Florida standpoint?
You know what? We always knew that this was a program you had to respect, and we understood that championships always ran through, these games. And I think if you look back at the past, the team that won this game was the team that was going to be playing for a championship, whether SEC or have a chance for a national championship. So again, it didn't take much to get us up. Hopefully, we'll get Tennessee back to that level, to where that game means something, and these guys understand if you win this game early in the year, it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the season.
You were just
playfully.
I have not. Everyone understands that I'm passionate about the profession. I'm not a fan. I've worked other places other than the University of Florida. and they understand that I'm passionate about coaching wherever I am. So I hadn't had any problems. I think everybody who knows me understands that I'm focused every week, not just the Florida week, but there's been a premium just trying to get these guys prepared. Again, it's not about Coach Jones, it's not about Jake, it's not about me, it's about trying to help Marlon Lane and Rajon Neal have something they can brag about for years to come.
You guys emphasized this week the fact that the past 23 years, the team that's ran the football more in this game has won 22 of them, or is that a stat that they already know?
No, that's something we pulled out to talk to those guys about, and obviously talk to the running back group that we have to be able to run the ball. We have to be able to take care of the ball, run the ball, establish a run game, and it'll set up everything else. Florida does a really good job running the ball. They have some big guys back there, so I've challenged our guys to see who's the best group this week. And hopefully we step up to the challenge.
Is their front four the best you've seen on film in a while?
So far, they are. I mean, they do a great job getting off the ball. They do a great job playing on the other side of the line of scrimmage. They use their hands really well. They're powerful. I don't know if I can find anything else to say about them. I mean, they're really good. They play with a lot of energy and passion. We just got to match it. I think it'll be a true test for us to see how good we are and how good we can be.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right.